Welcome to ITC Virtual Reality Channel.
The International Trade Centre empowers people to improve their livelihoods through trade. ITC is the joint agency of the United Nations and the World Trade Organization. It's a one-stop shop for small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, looking to connect to international markets.
The challenge of development. Achieving the ultimate goal of eradicating poverty by 2030 will require the collective efforts of all of us, not least the so-called third billion, the 1 billion women currently operating on the margins of the economy. Their full participation would add trillions of dollars to global GDP. Today, I'm going to take you on a visit to Rwanda, to a farm owned and operated by Mama Louise. The revenue derived by Mama Louise and her husband from the production of coffee and the export of coffee provides a living for her family of 5 children and livelihoods of the 30 employees who work with Mama Louise on this farm, as well as their families. We're now at the farm in Rutsiro, where the coffee berries are carefully picked from the trees and carried in 30-kilo bags to the washing station. At the washing station, the berries are sorted and cleaned by hand. They're then put in a motor machine where they're pressed mechanically to release the beans from the fruit. While the beans and fruit are being washed in the flowing water, workers pick the beans by hand and separate the remaining parts of the fruit. The green beans are then left to soak for a day or more in water, and then they're left on long drying shelves to dry naturally under the sun. The high-quality green beans from Mama Louise's farm are brought to a roasting facility in Kigali, in Rwanda, where the beans will be roasted to the right perfection. The roasting of coffee is a chemical process which uses heat to either create, balance, or alter the aromatics, acids, and other flavors of the coffee. The texture and color of the coffee takes shape during the roasting process. Depending on the stage and style, temperatures can go from 200 degrees to more than 450 degrees centigrade. A coffee cupping session in Kigali, Rwanda starts with steeping the coffee. Once the coffee has been carefully ground and water has been heated, then cooled down to the right temperature, the process of steeping starts when the water is poured onto the ground coffee and left to rest for about 4 minutes. Once the steeping is done, the next step is called breaking the crust. A crust of coffee ground has formed at the top of the mixture during the steeping process. Using a spoon, the cupping masters would then break that crust gently to reach the liquid below while inhaling the aroma of the coffee. This is the step where the smell of the coffee is graded. The final step of the coffee cupping is slurping the coffee. The aim is to spray the coffee all over your tongue and palate to get the deepest insights into the taste of the coffee. Each coffee taste is documented at different stages of its cooling process. The coffee has reached its destination and will be prepared to be served to its final consumer at a coffee shop in Kigali, Rwanda. First, milk is prepared and warmed up. Then the coffee is ground and prepared into an espresso machine where hot water will be poured through the freshly ground coffee. The black coffee is now ready for the barista to decorate the drink with milk and with chocolate powder to be drunk by a customer.